What's up, guys? It's Keith. I own a landscaping business and I've been in it for about 5 years. I want to talk about some stuff that business owners never talk about. In fact, I never hear anybody talk about this stuff, so I like to talk about it. So check this out. When you're new in business, or you're trying to get a business off the ground, or you're struggling, you're broke, you don't know what to do, how to do it, what to charge, all that stuff, that's totally understandable. But one thing I want to say is the advice that you will get from professional business owners, or people that have been in business a long time, who know what they're doing or who are good at it. The advice that they give you might be absolute garbage. It might be the worst advice possible for you if you're brand new trying to get a business off the ground. Let me tell you why. Doing things strategically and systematically, and taking note and documenting everything, and doing everything like perfectly laid out in a strategic fashion actually takes more time. It takes more upfront investment of time and consciousness and slowing down in order to lay these things out in a systematic, pragmatical type of way. Let me explain. When you're starving to death and you're broke and you have no money and your bills are due and you're getting eviction notice and stuff like that, you have to run for your life and cross your fingers and cross bridges, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I need money now or I'm gonna lose everything type shit. Do you get what I'm saying? So if somebody came up to you while you're scrambling to pick up the pieces and they said, hey, whoa, 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 slow down. Now let's write out a plan. And no, to the guys who got money, of course. No. Let's write out a plan. That phone call can wait, those people can wait, all this can wait. And we're gonna systematically document everything that's going on. And then we're gonna get all the ducks in order before we execute and pull the trigger. We're going to make sure we have all the licenses and insurance and workman's comp and taxes and all the documents, and the customer signs a contract and everything's in place, and you have all the proper tools, and it cannot be the cheapest tools, it has to be the best tools. And we can't do it without this. Dude, you're going to fucking starve to death. You are going to starve to death, and you will fall by the wayside and you'll go down the gutter. When you're brand new in a business, you don't have the money or the time or the capacity to do any of that shit. It's like run your ass off with your fingers crossed, pull the trigger, get money now, get your bills paid, and do that for a long time. And then, like I always talk about, you expand the top as you dissolve the bottom. You dissolve the bottom as you expand the top. And what I mean by that is, as you get going and you get caught up on your bills, you get some money coming in, and maybe you're not starving to death, then you could take the mountain bike from first gear, going nowhere, and maybe put it into second gear, where you can maybe start going 15 miles per hour instead of, 5 miles per hour pedaling your ass. Maybe you could start to get somewhere in a higher gear. You can't ascend and evolve into the next gear without money. Money is the lubricant. Money is and consciousness is that behind all of it, and it only comes with time and experience. So here's the number one thing I would like to advise. Once you start to get money and you get your bills paid down and you can put money away for taxes, and that's all good, you do that as soon as possible. Once you get all that, don't increase your lifestyle. Don't say, oh, we got money now, and start going out to eat at steak houses and increase your life, go buy a brand new truck and go buy a house and all. You will just you're putting a gun in your own mouth if you do that. You take the money that you get. If there's anything you could take away from this talk, take that money that you get the first time you start making good money and you sock it away for a rainy day. My Uncle Chris told me this a long time ago. I'm like, Uncle Chris, my truck broke down again. I'm going to the dealership, dude. I got the money. I'm going to the dealership. I'm going to buy a brand new freaking truck. Can't take this anymore. No. He says, what goes up must come down. He goes like this. I'm talking to the new guys here. Or at least you're in your business first couple years. The temptation. Unless you really got a plan and you know exactly what you're doing. But if you're still kind of like on the fence and you're running for your life, don't do it, man. Take the money and use the money to buy yourself time to slow down the train, because your train is going too fast for what you can't handle. You can't take turns at such high speeds. That's why shit keeps falling apart. You gotta slow the whole train down, and you can't slow the train down without money. The monetary system is messed up. You can't change that, but it has created all this abundance all around us. You can't deny that. I feel better. I got this all out. See, man, the videos are therapeutic as well. Alright, I'm going back to installing these Christmas lights. We're doing a fall cleanup, and I wish you the best of luck. If you like this type of talk and stuff like I'm saying right now, sign up on my go to my website, www.thelandscapingemployeetrap.com. There's a link in the description. If you click on it, you can see free training videos of me speaking on a whiteboard, talking about all types of crazy marketing stuff. If you like this type of stuff, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Later.